Hello, Potato. Today we're gonna head outside, but not for an event, not for anything spectacularly fun like a SAC anime or a county fair or even the state fair. No, today we're gonna head outside and we're gonna make ourselves s'mores. Yep, every year I see in my local stores, local big box stores, they have all these things for making s'mores with, and I never buy them. I'll give you, it'd be fun to maybe do that. And of course, it's probably not going to be fun because it requires going outdoors and not being in front of a screen. And if it's not in front of a screen, then how fun could it possibly be? But every year, one of the times I'll buy these things and we'll make some s'mores. And well, you know what? This year is the year we're doing it. So I picked up some s'mores making gadgets, and they're all actually Hershey's themed, which is, not the best chocolate in the world, but it is probably the most common chocolate in the US. So, of course, when you're making marshmallows, you need to have an open flame, which we're going to take care of that. Not in here. We will be going outside for that. We're not going to have an open flame in here. There's too many books in here, too many boxes in here. Seems like a really bad idea to have open flame in here, really at all, but certainly big enough to make a s'mores on. But for your most basic s'mores, you need flame and you need a way to grill your marshmallows. And for that, we have picked up the Hershey's S'mores Light Up Skewer. Lights up in 9 different colors. There's more stuff to pull out there. Ooh. You can make it blink. Well, that's pretty cool. They also had glow-in-the-dark handled ones, but I thought Light Up was vastly superior to glow-in-the-dark. And of course, while that would certainly potentially have been an issue only having one fork, we did luck out in the most recent special delivery from Taste of Home crate. They very nicely supplied us with this packet of s'mores forks, telescopic marshmallow roasting sticks from Zule Kitchen. So, while I may be the only one that gets to have the fancy light-up fork, we do have forks for other people. I mean, it's just me and my wife tonight, but should other people come over, they can look in awe at my blinky light-up, and honestly, probably a little bit more sturdy. Oh, that feels like that should lock. That doesn't lock. That's a problem. I feel like that's a problem. I guess I can kind of flip it up when I'm done and have it retract. Nope, it doesn't do that either. It just doesn't stay where you want it. Are there instructions? Explore all the colors and patterns with just one simple click of a button. So, no. But you can safely roast marshmallows for s'mores. I wonder if you can do like sausages on this. It does feel a little stronger than our Zule Kitchen ones here. But yeah, I got it because it lights up. So yeah, we have forks. But, there are different ways of doing a s'mores. I mean, first of all, there's the assembly. And assembly can be kind of a mess. So I thought, well, we'll try this. Also from Hershey S'mores, the Build-A-S'more, the mess-free s'mores maker. Load graham crackers into the bottom and top sections, lock tabs, place half of Hershey's chocolate bar in the bottom, and then we put in our marshmallows, pivot to release tabs, and then you have s'mores. I suspect you're also going to have quite a mess inside of here. But let's open this up. This, of course, is that lovely kind of packaging that you need special tools to open. But luckily I have my professional grade special void of intelligence KB Toys box cutter, which makes quite an easy task of the job. Oh, food not included. There's not already a s'mores in here. So what do we have here? We have a sticker. Let's take the sticker off. We don't need the sticker. We try to take the sticker off. There we go. All right, so yeah, you have a box. It's a little tiny s'mores. So we'll put graham crackers and chocolate down here, put more graham crackers up here, and I guess we'll flip this little clasp into place like so. roast our marshmallow, load them up in here, clamp it down, flip it shut, and then we should have mess-free s'mores. Right now we have schmutz in there, but I'm gonna go and wash all of this before food touches any of it. So there's that. There's that way of making your s'mores, your traditional marshmallow on the fire s'mores. But you know, there are other ways of doing this as well, because also from Hershey's, from the s'mores line, we have the Hershey S'mores Grilling Basket, the mess-free way to make s'mores, which I'm pretty sure is what this said too. Place the Hershey's chocolate bars, marshmallows in between the graham crackers, foil wrap them, put them in the basket, and then you just put the basket over the fire. I guess it's probably meant to be over a grill, but we're gonna put it over open flame. And this product will get hot, and use a barbecue or oven mitt when using this product. Well, that is actually something I would not have done, so we'll probably have to bring something like that out there with us. Do not place handles on grill grate. Well, no, it's plastic. That would melt. I'm not that dumb. I'm not smart, but I'm not that dumb. And this actually says it glows in the dark. Now, obviously, it's way too bright in here to see that, but maybe we can get it dark enough outside when we're out there to show off the glow in the dark features here. But yeah, this looks pretty straightforward. We've had grilling baskets like this before. So we're gonna pre-make our s'mores, wrap them in foil, put them in here. And honestly, I feel like this is probably going to be the less messy way of making a s'mores than this, but you're not gonna get that fire burnt taste on the marshmallow. I feel like we're gonna have a different taste from this. I feel like this is gonna be very similar to like making them over in an oven or something. It's not gonna be the same experience as this is gonna be, or indeed just making them the traditional way where you get crud all over your hands. So we're gonna do all this. I mean, we're gonna make ourselves a few s'mores here. We need something to put all the food in. Thankfully, Hershey's S'mores has thought of that with the deluxe caddy. Food not included. This may be easily one of the dumbest things I have ever purchased. I have purchased a s'mores caddy. I don't even like s'mores all that much, but I now have a tackle box just for s'mores stuff. Store Hershey's chocolate bars, graham crackers, and marshmallows. They actually had two different ones of these. They had one that glowed in the dark as well, but it didn't look like a s'mores. And I thought, well, you know, if I'm gonna get one of these, we should get the one that looks like a s'mores. And I guess we have to use a box cutter. I thought I could just peel those little stickers off, but that does not seem to be the case. The stickers may have defeated me, but they won't defeat the box cutter. Oh, I've torn it. Now I can't take it back. Oh well, now I'm stuck with this thing. All right, that is cute. I mean, opinions on whether it should exist or not aside, it is definitely cute. So do I push? It's got clicky. It's got a nice clicky sound. Is that? But I don't feel like that's the release. I feel like it pops open outward. How do we open it? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it just pops outward. And yeah, here we have, you know, I kind of thought there was going to be like a secondary level to put the marshmallows on. That's it's a little disappointing. Now, luckily, nothing food is actually going to touch this, so we can go ahead and load this up now. So I had to get stuff to put in here, but thankfully, you know, I mean, yeah, I could just have bought some graham crackers and some chocolate bars and a bag of marshmallows, but why do that when Hershey's has got me covered again with the Hershey's S'mores Kit. This includes 9 full-size Hershey milk chocolate bars, 1 bag of marshmallows, and 2 packs of graham crackers, enough to make 18 s'mores, which will either make you never want a s'mores again or give you the diabetes. More ways to s'mores: open fire, barbecue, toaster oven, or microwave. I guess not in the real oven though. So yeah, since everything in here is going to be wrapped, I'm not going to wash this. We're going to wash things that food's going to touch. Food shouldn't actually touch this. So I think we're okay. I just need to figure out how to open, I guess, cut the tape here, and it'll probably explain it. So there we go. So we put graham crackers and marshmallows in that slot. Okay, we put Hershey's bars. I'm going to laugh if these don't actually fit in here. Okay, they do. They don't all fit in there, though. So, well, I guess we won't put all of them in there. And then our bag of marshmallows, that actually seems fairly anemic for a bag of marshmallows, but it should be fine. So that's it for that. Now, I'm a little disappointed that they can't fit all those Hershey's bars in there, because aside from these, if you remember, in the 4th of July episode, I tried these Hershey's White Creme Sprinkles with Popping Candy. If you look on the front of the package, it shows making us s'mores with them. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to try to make a s'mores with them. And so yeah, just let's sneak some of those into the box. Get out another one of these Hershey bars. I find it funny that the Hershey's branded kit, now I didn't buy these at the same store, so I mean maybe that's part of it, but it's still Hershey's. It's got, I feel, at least very similar packaging to them. You'd think they'd have made the Hershey's S'mores kit contain the same amount of stuff as would fit in the Hershey's S'mores box. I guess I could put them like flat like that on top. See, they wouldn't fit in like that in there because that's too narrow. It's just weird because they could have made that a little narrower because there's plenty of room in there for the marshmallows. But let's, yeah, we saved some of these Hershey's popping candy bars in there. All right. Actually, there's 2 more. Let's see if we can get them all in there. I think we can get them all in there. All right. So there we are. We are ready to make some s'mores. So a little tackle. That's actually quite heavy with all that chocolate in there. Definitely want to make sure not to leave that sitting outside when you're done because all that chocolate will melt. So yeah, we're going to make some s'mores, but since these ones get put together ahead of time and wrapped in foil, we're going to make some of these in here first. And then we'll go out and put the flame to all of it. So I'm going to go do some washing up, and then we'll come back and we'll make the s'mores to go in this. We're going to try to make with the creme, we're going to try to make it with the chocolate, and also from that Taste of Home crate, they suggested an extra special item. So we're going to try to make that as well. So let me go do some washing, and we'll come back and we'll build some s'mores, and then we'll jump again to outside and the fire. All right, everything's been given a good scrub down. So now we need to get the fire. The fire's warming up out there. We need to make us some s'mores to go in our basket here. So I'm going to try to make 4 different kinds of s'mores for this, and we'll make them using the Perfect S'mores Maker as well, or sorry, the mess-free s'more. What was it called? The Build a S'more. Making using the Build a S'more. I can speak well. All right, we need that. We need some marshmallows. We need some graham crackers. So first we'll make our basic s'more. I've fashioned us some little foil shields here to go around our s'mores. We need, well, that's pre-broken, and now I have graham cracker crumbs all over the place. So I need to clean all that up later, but that's fine. We expected a mess, right? So we're going to take half of a. Oh, it's a little warm in here, so they're a little flexible. Okay, put that there. Just, this is your basic, normal s'mores. I hope these marshmallows are good. I noticed that they're not like branded. All right, so marshmallow in there. I feel like this is a little trickier because you need to like fold that down without breaking the graham cracker. I feel like this basket is going to perhaps fracture our crackers as it cooks. All right, so there is our basic s'mores. Put that in slot number 1. Yeah, I think I just heard the graham cracker break. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that graham cracker is now broken. All right, for number 2, we will, that didn't even break evenly. These are not the brand name graham crackers I would normally get for one of these. So number 2, we'll make our same basic s'mores, but with the popping candy bar. So half a bar. Now, this is enough here for 18 s'mores. Let's try smushing the marshmallow down a bit first, see if maybe that helps. All right. And then fold up and over. And under. And there we go. And that'll go in the second front quadrant. Yeah, I'm having some serious faith issues with this, but we will soldier on. So, if you watched the Taste of Home video that I did recently, that's of course where those Zule kitchen forks came from, it had a recipe in there for a s'mores variant, and we're gonna try that. They called it the S'moreo, which was basic s'mores with peanut butter and Oreos added into it. So I believe it was, again, your basic chocolate bar on the bottom. Now I feel like these are going to be really, really messy with some peanut butter on it, because this is just going to melt. This is going to go all over the place. But I think flavor-wise, it might be good. And then we add in an Oreo cookie, and still need to add in a marshmallow. Let's just squish that down. And I feel like this is definitely not going to work well in this. I think the Oreo is going to add way too much extra height, and the cracker's already broken. And again, yeah, this one's not going to work. This one's also probably going to make a mess of my my basket here. I feel like these are the better ones to put at the back, because there's going to be less force pushing down. Well, maybe there won't be. When I clamp it down, there won't be. It'll be about the same. And then we'll do one more S'moreo, but with the popping candy. And some peanut butter. And an Oreo. And a marshmallow. And then those can go back in the box. Actually, so can the graham crackers, but... All right, so this... I feel like these probably will taste good, but I feel like making them in this device is not particularly going to work well. But we'll find out very shortly here. So I clamp these down. Yep, there goes another cracker. Clamp it down. All right, so that is our s'mores basket filled up. What was that called again? Where'd the packaging for that go? The grilling basket. Oh, creative name, wasn't it? So that's our s'mores grilling basket filled up. And now we need to go out to the fire, and we'll make these. And then we'll also just make some normal ones in the normal way with our grilling forks and our Build-A-S'mores. So let's jump outside to the smoke and the flame and make some s'mores. Okay, so here we are now out at the edge of Void Acres with our fire, with our s'mores in the grilling basket, And it said to use a pot holder, so I've got a pot holder here. So let's put these to the flame, and then we'll make ourselves some more traditional style s'mores. See what these ones come out like, and then make some more traditional style s'mores. Yeah, I feel like the pot holder's not doing much here, because I mean, if the plastic handle is getting hot, then I feel like my hand is going to get hot even in a pot holder. I'm not like, I guess maybe I should use like an UV glove or something. I have no idea how long to leave these on for. I don't think it said. Could sing the Warm Apple Night song, I suppose. I wonder how much of this I will end up editing out and just cut to the end. Ooh, quite hot. Yeah, I mean, how long? You don't roast a marshmallow all that long, so maybe, I don't know. Suppose I could just stop talking and we could enjoy the fire together. But that doesn't seem particularly likely, does it? One definite advantage of doing it this way is no ashes getting on the marshmallow. The food will be clean, at least until I take the foil off of it and the ashes all immediately start falling on it. All right, I think that is probably enough time. I know I don't think I would have left a marshmallow in the fire. Ow, that's hot. Yeah, in the fire quite as long as this. So I'm going to call these done. Maybe the pot holder was for opening it. That actually makes a lot more sense. All right, so if I remember correctly, let's flip this around so I don't like flip it back over and, oh, of course that doesn't work. If I remember correctly, this should be our basic s'mores. This is our popping candy s'mores. This is our basic s'moreo, and this is our popping candy s'moreo. And now let's get this incredibly hot thing off to the side before I do myself a mischief with it. And yeah, there's still too much light to see it glow. So let's unwrap these, and then we'll do things a little more traditional. So here's our basic original s'mores. Obviously, you can see we've got some goo, got some browning on the graham cracker. That's a thing you don't get when you just roast the marshmallow. Is it mess free? I'm gonna say. I mean, the basket is clean. This is, however, a mess. Let's. I should have brought water out here to drink between these. This is gonna sound horrible when I talk after eating this. This is actually very, very hot. So let me take a bite. Napkins too. I should have brought napkins. Okay, so I burnt the graham cracker. Instead of getting a roast marshmallow taste, I'm getting a burnt graham cracker taste. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, it's your basic s'mores. Nothing particularly special there. The basket probably is nice for making a bunch of them at once, like if you want to make for 4 or 5 people. I probably shouldn't have held it like into the fire the way I did. Ooh, yeah, look at this one. That's super burnt. That is our, ow, ow, ow. That is our basic popping candy one. Yeah, that's maybe a little more blackened than a reasonable person would want. Yep, that is absolutely molten. I did not need to leave it in there that long. That is shockingly sweet. Shockingly sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think I like the popping candy on a s'mores. Not a great. Wow, yeah, look at that. I got like black stuff on my hands. I think after we do these ones, we'll take a little break, maybe add some more wood to the fire, and then we'll come back and make our more traditional s'mores. So here is our basic s'moreo made with, no, this isn't, this is the popping candy one. Let's leave it for last then. So I got them flipped around. So this should be our basic s'moreo then. And didn't seem to have burnt the graham cracker quite so badly on this one. But as kind of I expected, the peanut butter seems to just kind of spread. Oh, I tucked the foil like right in there, didn't I? That's not good. That's going to be very hard to eat that. So yeah, the graham cracker, the marshmallow rather, has bled through the cracked graham cracker. Because yeah, with the extra thickness of the Oreo in there, that's a mess. This is definitely not the mess-free way to make a s'mores. I feel like my hands are much messier this way than they will be when we do the normal, either the Build-A-S'more, which you can see is right there, or the more normal, traditional, just put it on a plate and make it. All right, let's see. So yeah, the peanut butter just kind of all melted out. Kind of thought that was going to happen. Let's give it a bite. And I've just dripped it on my pot holder. That is just a mess. But honestly, the flavor is quite good. The peanut butter goes really well in there. Taste of Home is correct with the s'moreos idea. But I'm not getting too much from the Oreo itself. I'm getting a lot of flavor from the peanut butter. The Oreo is not doing a whole lot, not doing a lot of work in there. I think it's just the name star on the not the menu, on the poster, who only cameos in the movie. All right, let's try our popping candy one. Other thing I noticed, the popping candy didn't really pop after being heated. I'm gonna actually hold on to this just because this is drippy too. Look at this mess. Horrible mess. Well, I definitely like the popping candy with the peanut butter better than the popping candy by itself. I think part of it is that I didn't burn the graham cracker so badly on this one, as where I basically might as well just set it on fire there. But also the peanut butter helps to like absorb some, again, that just absolutely shocking sweetness that I was getting from the candy bar. The popping candy bar I think doesn't work great in this. But honestly, the s'moreos idea, at least the peanut butter, flavor-wise is great. Mess-wise, it does kind of magnify your mess. Now, is this the mess-free way to make make s'mores? Is this the mess-free way to make s'mores? Well, I'm gonna say that I do have quite a bit of a mess here. The basket is clean. So in that sense, the actual production of the s'mores was probably cleaner than it will be when I make them with the Build-A-S'mores. However, the end result, because you're putting heat to your chocolate and stuff directly, or I guess indirectly, it's in foil. I think that makes your mess ultimately bigger. You're not getting the same flame cooked taste on the marshmallow. You are getting the chance to burn your graham cracker, which is definitely not a thing you normally see in a s'mores. And you are getting just like the mess of extra melted chocolate, as well, like, and also, you know, the fact that the basket does, I think, cracked all of the graham crackers on these. The ones with the Oreos in them obviously being worse. So once you unwrap it, you do have a mess. But I'm gonna wash my hands, throw some more wood in the fire because it is dying down there, and then we will come back and try out the Build-A-S'mores. Right back. All right, I've washed my hands. See, I have got some water now. I have a towel to wipe my hands with when they get mucky again. And now we're going to move on to the Build-A-S'mores, the Hershey's S'mores Build-A-S'mores. It's the officially branded Hershey's Build-A-S'mores. So the instruction said for this, we need to place the graham cracker in the bottom, which naturally doesn't actually fit in there. I don't know why I thought it would. Can we kind of coax it in there? I feel like that's going to be a problem getting that back out. And then we need to put half of it in the top, which again doesn't really fit in there. You'd think, aren't graham crackers pretty like uniformly sized? This shouldn't be an issue. All right, and then we put this little clip in place. Not that I think that graham cracker is going to fall out even when I want it to. And then we'll do one for the other side as well. You can just kind of jam it down in there, which I think, you know, I didn't think much of this to begin with. I think even less of it now. I feel like this is just going to be a massive, messy frustration when we try to extract our s'mores. So, when one side, we will make a traditional Hershey's s'mores. Does the chocolate fit? At least they know the size of their own chocolate bar, so I suppose that's a plus. And then we'll put the popping candy in the other. Maybe with a like a properly roasted marshmallow, this will be better. I noticed that the popping candy didn't really pop. I think the heat did not do I honestly didn't think it worked all that great to begin with, but I think the heat did not do it any favors. So now we've got our special light up Hershey's fork. It was changing colors before. Come on, I want to change colors. Purple's nice, but guess you have to cycle through all of it. Is it changing? Oh, there we go. It's changing now. Good. Just want people to know that mine's the special one. Mine's the special fork. So, looks like, I'm trying to think how we're going to do this. Are we supposed to go across like this? So should I put, I'm definitely not going to put 2 marshmallows in each s'mores. That just doesn't seem good. I guess I should be putting 2 on to 1 fork. And then when they're done, we'll put them in here like this, and close it and pull them off. I feel like this is very much not going to be the mess-free way to make s'mores, but we can now extend our marshmallow to a safe distance and put it in the fire. So this is definitely more comfortable to use than the grilling basket was. To be fair, the grilling basket probably would have been better over, a grill instead of open flame, but no. I am not one of those people that, I've ruined that one. I am not one of those people that likes my marshmallow to have caught on fire. But that's definitely going to change the flavor over the grilling basket ones, isn't it? So just gotta relax. Sounds of nature, crackling of the fire. It is easier to judge, I think, where you're at with your marshmallow doing it this way as opposed to the grilling basket. Because I had no idea that I was burning the heck out of those graham crackers in the grilling basket. And this, I know that I've completely ruined that first marshmallow. In fact, I'm going to kind of put that ruined one on the popping candy one, because I don't think that's going to be any better this way anyways. No point in endangering the basic Hershey's one. I got a nice color there, and that top one looks like it's ready to fall off. So I think we're good here. Kind of get these in a way that they're gonna end up on the right piece, and then we fold it over and extract the fork. Well, I think that's an issue. Extract the fork, and we should be able to just flip these little restrainers back, which have marshmallow on them, I see. Which, I mean, I expected. And I open this up, and we absolutely do not have perfectly made s'mores, because as I kind of thought, the top halves are stuck up there. Hold on, let's try a little percussive tuning. Well, I seem to have gotten it stuck to the top. All right, so our Hershey's one came out. Our popping candy is still firmly lodged in place. All right. So, did this say it was mess-free? I wouldn't call this mess-free. So, and now it's stuck in the bottom too. All right. This is, and it is completely shattered the bottom graham cracker. So, before even trying these, this is crap. Don't buy this. I mean, I kind of knew going in that this was going to be an issue, and I was right. It was absolutely an issue. All right, let's try our fire roasted s'mores. So we do have the issue of the chocolate's not melted, which kind of makes it less messy, or at least would if the graham cracker wasn't shattered. Just got our melted marshmallow, and give it a try. Obviously, there's no way I'm going to eat this without making a mess. So you get that cooler flavor of the chocolate because it's not all melted from being exposed to the heat. But it's a much stronger chocolate flavor. Now, I know technically the chocolate should be on the bottom, but I mean, look at that graham cracker. There's no way I could flip that over that way. At least with our popping candy one, it did sort of stay together. But yeah, much more chocolate there because it's not all bled out onto the foil. The roasting of the marshmallow doesn't make much of a difference to me, honestly. The chocolate is so overpowering, I don't really taste difference in the marshmallow. But let's try our popping candy. So the popping candy, I can definitely feel more. Somehow, despite being the exact same ingredients, it doesn't seem as sweet. Maybe because the chocolate, or the creme, it's not chocolate. Maybe because the creme isn't melted, it is somehow like less sweet than it was when it was melted. Because the same exact ingredients, but that was like just super, super sweet. And this is actually better. I like this better. Maybe something to do with the burning of the marshmallow. I don't like it better than the normal Hershey's one there. But I do like it better than the grilling basket Oreo with Oreo? I keep saying Oreo instead of s'mores. The grilling basket version of the popping candy s'mores. But that is This thing, the Build-A-S'mores, is every bit the piece of junk that I thought it was. It looks cute. I gotta clean that now. It's got all marshmallow jammed up in it. It does look very cute, but I think the functionality is somewhat oversold. So you think of that, fire still hot enough to do another s'mores? Because I think we need to do some normal ones, just to see if there's any difference between anything else, if like it makes a difference. So I think we're gonna pause again, add some more wood to the fire, just build it back up a bit, and then we're gonna make us some traditional s'mores, and maybe make us some s'moreos in the more traditional way. So I'll be right back again. All right, so we've got a little bit more fire here, and we're gonna do just a few more. I'm gonna try to do more traditional style, a normal s'mores, a popping candy s'mores, and then a s'moreo, and a just peanut butter and chocolate and marshmallow one. So we need some peanut butter for a couple of these, because this needs more calories. I'm thinking this will make maybe a little bit less of a mess than it did in the grilling basket, because we won't be putting heat directly to the peanut butter. We'll be putting it to the marshmallow. I mean, we'll get some meltage, but I think it won't be as bad. And then we'll put the cookie on that one. And then we need to load up on our special light up fork for marshmallows, which I think is exactly what it holds. Of course, it'll be a little more difficult now because it's already got molten marshmallow on it from our Build-A-S'mores fiasco. Maybe not. Maybe 4 don't go on here super well, but we're going to make it work because it's getting late and I want to be done. All right, extend our fork. Try not to set them on fire this time. And listen to the illegal fireworks. Dang it. Well, I'm gonna call this done. Let's get our burnt, disfigured marshmallows onto their final resting places. Okay, I will say, the Build-A-S'mores was good for keeping my hand a little cleaner in getting the marshmallows off the fork, but that's about all I will say that was good for. All right, here we go, making our final round of s'mores to compare between our other methods. So yeah, my hands are definitely, not as messy so far as they were from the grilling basket, but definitely messier than they were after the Build-A-S'mores. So the Build-A-S'mores does win points for that. All right, so I've equally burnt the marshmallows for all of these. Let's try the popping candy first without bothering with the Build-A-S'mores. Ultimately, I think a better experience. Graham crackers not broken. Flavor-wise, it's about the same. Maybe it's not compacted as much, but it tastes about the same. And yeah, the burnt marshmallow not affecting it all that badly. Normal, again. The graham cracker, no, I broke it taking a bite. The graham cracker survived much better than it did in the Build-A-S'mores. Otherwise, it tastes about the same. So now for our last two, our s'moreos, which we did not bother with in the Build-A-S'more because, I mean, that was kind of a mess in the grilling basket. It certainly wasn't going to work in this thing. Let's try our s'moreo. Get you a nice, I think, a better view than we've gotten so far because it's not all crushed and ruined, which, of course, the grilling basket did kind of crush up our original s'moreo. A little harder to bite that one without ruining it because it is thicker. And the peanut butter, well, the peanut butter really was a strong flavor in the grilling basket version. It's kind of lost here. I think the fact the chocolate's not run around again has made it a stronger flavor than it was in there. The peanut butter was very dominant in the grilling basket version, and I'm not really getting here. I should have put a lot more peanut butter on there. Also, still really can't taste the Oreo. I think the Oreo doesn't really need to be there, but we'll find out for sure in a second in our Oreo-free version of the like the peanut butter cup s'mores. I'm just surprised that's not actually a thing. It seems like that would be a thing. It seems like Reese's would make like a s'mores peanut butter cup. Let's try it. Yeah. I can taste the peanut butter a little bit more there. I still could have put more in, but I can at least taste it. I really couldn't taste it there. Here I do taste it. I don't really feel like I'm missing anything with the Oreo not being there. So I think putting peanut butter in a s'mores is probably a takeaway from this video. That's the thing I would recommend you try, is add peanut butter to your s'mores, because that's, I actually like that quite a bit. I should, again, I need to add more peanut butter than I did. I did not add enough. But that actually, that's an absolute revelation to me. So, where are we at the end of all this? Reviewing everything here. Of course, we didn't try our Zule kitchen forks. We didn't end up needing them. But, I mean, I have this wonderful thing. Why would I need to use anything else? But reviewing our gadgets. Our basket, which I have put off somewhere that I don't see anymore. Oh, here it is. The basket. Not the worst idea in the world if it had a little bit more give to it, if this was a little bit, like a little more give to the hinge, so it didn't crush the graham crackers. That would actually not be a horrible idea. I think I would need to play around with it a little bit to make sure that I'm not burning my graham crackers again, because again, that was quite bad. But not the worst idea, but not the best execution. This needs to be whiter. It was cleaner to make, but messier ultimately in the final result. Although most of that mess ended up both on my hands and on the foil. But not a bad thing. Largely unnecessary. You could probably get just like a non-Hershey's branded grilling basket and do the same thing. But I mean, what was the fun in that? Our Build-A-S'mores. Utter piece of crap. It looks really cute. I mean, it's well built. It looks nice, but the fact that the Hershey's supplied graham crackers, the ones in the Hershey's s'mores kit, didn't fit in it is laughably bad. Also, it ruined the graham crackers trying to get it out because they didn't fit in it properly. I shouldn't need to sand down a graham cracker to put it in this, which ultimately is, I think, what I would have needed to do. And yeah, it was easier to get the stuff off the fork with this, but the end result was this, and you know, that's a mess. That's going to end up all over the ground. The little s'mores tackle box here, it does nicely fit everything into it. If you are somebody who makes s'mores a lot, or like, you know, you go camping every year or something, it's a cute little thing. It's it's dumb, but it's cute. Completely unnecessary, but cute. And it does hold legitimately everything you need. I was able to put extra candy bars in there. I actually put the rest of the Oreos in there. You could put the peanut butter in there though, but otherwise it's not bad, but not necessary. But ultimately, the star of this video is my special light up roasting fork. Yep, of everything we've tried in this video, this is the best gadget. I mean, could you do okay with one that's not Hershey's branded? Yes. Could you do okay with one that's not lit up? I don't know. I think the lights added a lot to the s'mores experience. So yeah, of the things we tried today, this I think is the best one. And again, if you're going to try to make some s'mores, try adding some peanut butter to it. Absolute revelation. That has changed my life. I will never go back, I think, to just normal basic s'mores. But the fire's about out, and I have had about all the sugar I can stand, and we've tried all of our gadgets, so I guess that is a good place to end this video. I hope you found it at all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I will thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.